Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craftsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode 253 of the Level Up program and day 93 of the Brown Belt. If you're new to the program, this is all about learning how to shoot the dice at the craps table, allowing me to practice shooting the dice at the craps table, and practice a trend-based betting system. If you're playing along with Crapsee, the code is going to be F5M8M5, and you can just click that play button on the Crapsee app, and that'll bring you right to the Crapsee table that we're using. We're also going to continue on with the blue collar craps way of betting today, and we'll go through a little bit later on how I'm going to be doing that. But before we get started, guys, I'm going to do kind of a dice review. I was on break last night at work at a little bit after midnight Central Time, and on the Skype Craps Nation Skype group chat, both Alfredo and a new member, his name is Arnold Velez, or I don't know what his last name was, but Arnold's asking Alfredo a lot of questions about dice and the dice sets and that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a really quick review here, and I'm going to switch over to the, what screen am I going to switch over to? We're going to be bouncing between the Dice Analyzer screen and the George from CY Matrix screen. So if we look at the Dice Matrix or Dice Analyzer screen here, basics of the dice are let's start with this hardware set, the 5-4-5-4. So we have 5-4, 5-4, and if the dice is primary, so looking at George's chart here, so if you go primary, that's going to be the top left column or the top row. Yeah, that makes sense. Top left column or top row. What happens is, whoops, wrong screen there. There we go. What happens is if the dice are primary, they're going to stay either on the 5-5 for the hardware set, the 4-4 for the hardware set, 2-2, or the 3-3. So that means that it's primary. Now going to his chart again, I'm sorry if this is going to be a little bit of bouncing around for you guys though, but if you look at the second column now, it talks about secondary. So the secondary is going to be where one dice either rotates one face forward, it still stays on axis, or it rolls one face back. And that's also called a single pitch. So if it goes 5-4, that would be a single pitch. 5-3 would be a single pitch. So hopefully that makes sense. Looking at that third column, that's where your double pitch comes up. So with a double pitch, the hardware set, all it does is that one dice goes 2 revolutions further than the other side, and that's where on the hardware set where all the 7s come. So we got the 5-2, 4-3, 2-5, and 3-4. Looking at that fourth column, we got a drift, and a drift is basically when both of the dice flip over off axis in the same direction. So if the hardware set, the 5-4-5 for hardware set, if they drift to the left, you're going to have aces. If you drift right, they're going to be 6s or the 12, the OMC craps, all the dots and all the spots. And again, I apologize for switching back and forth here. So if you go 5 columns over, you're going to have the double implode or double explode, or you have an implode explode of the dice. So what that's going to look like is, and this is both dice off axis, so either the one implodes and the other one explodes. Okay, that's a drift. I'm sorry. Let me restate that again. We have a implode, the double implode, which is the 6-1, okay, and that's a bad thing, or you have the double explode, which is the 1-6. So that means that both of the dice went off axis and either both imploded or they both exploded. Okay. And then if you look at the chart here, along the top, it talks about on axis. So that's going to be your primary, your secondary, and your double pitch. So that means both dice stayed on axis. The columns 4 and 5 are both dice off axis. So that means that either they drifted right or left, or they had one implode and one explode. And then the last one column is going to be one dice off axis. So in other words, say the left dice stays on axis, the right die goes off axis, either an implode or an explode there. And then he has different dice sets. And there's 3 different families of dice sets. You have the V sets, which we'll cover in a little bit. You have the hardware sets, and then you have all the L7 sets, okay? So looking at that, your 3V set, or your V sets, let's go with a 3-2, 3-6. So this is a 3-2, 3-6, and that's going to be your 3V dice set. Let's go with a 2-1, 2-4. That's going to be your 2V dice set. And then we have the cross sixes. And where are you? 6 there. We're going to go with 6-2, 6-4. So that's going to be a cross sixes set. So that's family number 1. So the 3V, the 2V, and the cross sixes are all considered family in the same family. And in other videos, guys, I've gone into more detail on what dictates the proper setup for the cross sixes, 3Vs, or 2Vs. You can either go with, let's say, 6-2. If you look on the inside, this one, the 2 is there. 6-4, you look on the inside, the 4 is there. And I show you guys how to do that. Or what you could do is you could just swap it around. We go 6-2, 6-3. So if I look on the front, the 2 is here. The 2 is going to be on the outside here. Look on here, 3 is there. 3 is going to be on the outside on the other dice. So that's one way of switching it around. You also have your hardware set, which is dice set family number 2, 5-4, 5-4, whatever hardware set you decide to go with. And then you have the all 7 set. It'll go with 1, 2, 6, 5, and that's your 3rd set of stuff. So, good morning, Melody. So Melody is my grandchild who just came in the door here, surprisingly. But the all 7 is going to show 7s on all the primary faces. You have 1, 5, 6, you have 2, 5, you have a 6, 1, and you have a 5, 2. So anyhow, let's go through, guys. I'm going to switch screens here. You need to go upstairs by Grandma right now, okay? Yeah. So, guys, hopefully I can get a show in here because I have a 3-year-old following me around the table here, calling me Papa, Papa, Papa. Yes, you need to go back upstairs by Grandma right now, okay? Can you go up there? So, anyhow, guys, let's get started here. We're going to start off with Crapsee here. We are going to do a $10 pass line bet. Let's see what we got in the chat here. Roger from OMC Craps. We got Coach Joe. We got Brian Flegel, Ron from California Craps Club, Bam, who I learned his first name today on Crooked River Craps Show today. We have Frida, Alfredo from Texas Craps Shooters, and Jason Nielsen. JR. So good morning to everybody. So hopefully that little dice review there helped a little bit. For those of you who don't know much about the dice and that, please don't touch that, Melody. She's playing with my level that I've used in a prior video here. But anyhow, we're going to go $10 craps line, pass line bet here. And let's go all bets set. And dice out. We're going to use the hardware set. We're shooting from stick left 1 right now. And hopefully I am not distracted here with the 3-year-old grandchild walking around here. And I don't know where she went to now. Now she's going to go out here. Anyhow, we got a 257 on the come out. That's a pass line winner, a natural. And I'm going to go let her out of the room here. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, go back up, big grandma, okay? Thank you. Okay, so we are back and hopefully on track now. That was a little distraction for a come out winner, pass line winner. And that is an extra $10 brought back to the rack for me since I have a $10 pass line bet. Our goal is to make $124 today. That'll bring us up to the 1,400 mark again. Yesterday, I made the $100 goal that we had, but then I was coerced, maybe is the better word, by several people in the chat to try to make an extra 100, and it actually backfired on me. So, good morning, Ryan. Mark the point. So, and now 5454 hardware set. We're going to stick with that $10 pass line bet. And we had 10 people playing Crapsee. We got 15 people watching right now, 6 likes. So make sure you give me that thumbs up on the way out if you're enjoying this content. And we get this out. And we have got magic aces. So that is a drift of the dice. 112. So we gained on that first one with the 5-2. We lost on that second one with the magic aces with the 2. So we had a double pitch and 2 dice off axis. So let's see if we can establish a habit or the way that the dice are rolling. So that way we can adjust either our throw or we can adjust the dice set. So hopefully we can lengthen the how long the roll goes in that. But let's go. You gotta enter in a KPI. I didn't get that engaged. So let's get that engaged. We had a 5-2 and we had a 1-1. And that should be all set. And we are ready to go. Let's go. All bets set here. Face out. A mixing bowl just a little bit. We have a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So 6 will be our first point. So tomorrow I'm going to be probably going to Oneida up in Green Bay. If anybody's going to be around the area, make sure you let me know. We can all meet up. I know that Brian Fliegel is going to be meeting me up there. Good morning, Demon Dog Chris. So I'm going to probably be up there sometime around noon. The table up there opens up at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'll get up there probably around noon, play for about an hour or so, and just sit down and talk with Brian for a little while on that, or who knows, we'll see what happens. We're going to go 128 across. That's be 4 units. That's $20 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. $24 on that 8. We'll pick up $15 in pass line odds. And remember, I'm trying to get the bankroll back up to $1,400 today, and I'm not going to be tempted to go further unless I have extra money to play around with. Anything over $1,400, we can kind of play around with and try to make a little bit extra. Let's go. All bets set here. It's out. Ooh, the dice landed short, guys. Not enough energy in the dice. We have the 1-1-2 magic aces again, so that's kind of ironic. Again, that's a drift of the dice. It is one of the harder numbers to hit. We hit it twice now in 4 rolls, so that's a repeater win. Maybe not in a good way though, because that was poor mechanics on my part. So that does not affect our bets at all. And the grandchild is back again. He keeps on opening up my door and staring at me. So I will hopefully keep concentration here, guys, going forward. And let's call that all bets set here. And dice out. And we got a 5-1 mixer. So we hit our point. And that is a repeat. So we're getting repeat numbers so far. 5-1. You do not have school today. Sorry, Melody. Today is Friday. You do not have school. So you need to go up and wake up Grandma, okay? Well, you need to go wake up, honey. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm having a little conversation here. Designated shooter. She's walking around in her underwear right now, Chris, so I cannot have her as a designated shooter. That would not be appropriate according to YouTube guidelines or YouTube rules. So I know that sounds bad, but it is what it is. Okay, she went back upstairs, so I'm going to close my door so we don't have any extra noise here. Anyhow, we're going to stick with that. We're going to go $28 on the pass line now, so we're going to parlay that pass line bet. Again, we're going to stick with the 5-4-5-4. And we're at 1304 on our bankroll right now, so we have another $96 to bring back to the rack. And we'll consider that a success then for the day. And we're going to go all bet set here. Face out. Sorry for the delay, everyone. And we have a 3-4-7 on the come out, so that parlay pass line did help me a little bit. If you are playing the ATS, you got to reset that ATS. But remember, like Alfredo always says, do not work the come out. So Arnold from Craps Nation Skype group, he was talking about, he plays a couple times a year, and he's talking about shooting the dice and setting the dice, all that stuff. And my suggestion to him was to actually work on your betting. You know, get a good betting program or method or system or whatever term you want to use, and get that down first before you worry about your shooting at. So Ryan says, my 7-year-old wants to roll the dice on your videos. You should let her. I know that Jacob from Wager Me does that with his 2 kids and his wife. Demon Dog says he's not crossing that line. Thank you, Chris. So anyhow, we're going to stick with that $20 pass line bet. Good morning, Waylon. And we're going to go 5-4-5-4. How do we set again? We need another $76 brought back to the rack, and we'll consider that a success for the day. All bets set here. Face out. And we have another ace deuce Alfredo sauce. That's what happened to us on that first part of the shooter, is we did a 7, then a craps number, rolled 2 numbers, I think it was, and then we had another 7 and a craps number. So let's see if we can get 2 more rolls here. Again, we're going to go with a $10 pass line bet. So we lost that laddered up pass line, if you will. So anyhow, $96 we need to bring back to be successful for the day. And again, we're going to stick with that 5-4-5-4. And let's go all bets set here. Okay, so we made $28 off of this shooter so far. And we are back on that 516 KitchenAid mixer. So guys, we are definitely hitting repeatable numbers today. 516, that's the 3rd time we have hit that out of 8 rolls. So about a little over a third of the time has been at 516. So that might be something you might want to consider hopping. I don't really hop numbers, but that might be something you might want to hop in at. We're going to take that 4 and 10. We're going to bring it down to $10. Make that a place bet. So the 4 and 10 is down to $10. We're going to put $15 in pass line odds again. And we're doing what's called the 128 wedge. So we go with a 128 across bet level. After the first hit, we'll bring the 4 and 10 down to $10 each. After the second hit, we will go to 64 across bet level. So let's go all bets set here. Dice out. Dice crossed, guys. We have a 4, 3, 7. Ouch. So 3 7s in the first 9 rolls. That's not good averages. And let's just kind of look at what we're throwing here. So we had a 5-2, which is a double pitch. We had both dice off axis, one dice off axis, both dice off axis, one dice off axis, another double pitch, one dice off axis, one off, and then a double pitch. So let's switch over to the 1, 2, 6, 5 dice set. 1, 2, 6, 5, which is the all 7 set. And that'll hopefully get rid of that double pitch. And at least it won't hurt us as much there. Good morning, Kevin. Crooked River Craps checking in. And again, we're going to go $10 pass line bet. And get your I am ready button pressed, please, as fast as you guys can. And Kevin's saying hi to Buckeye. I didn't see Buckeye slip in here. If Buckeye's here, good morning, Slim. And all bets set here. Dice out. So 1, 2, 6, 5. Yeah, magic aces again. Wow. That is weird. Magic aces. 1, 1, 2. We're going to go back up on that pass line. So that was a 1, 2, 6, 5. So that was a double pitch of the dice. So we're definitely double pitching here. Let's go $10 on a pass line. Let's go with, let's put $1 on the magic aces. We'll put $1 on that. See if that comes up again. So there you go. Buckeye Slim is here. Brother, sister of dice set is consistency. Without that, it is like box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I agree there, JR. So all that set, and we're definitely getting consistency today. It's either the 5-1 with that hardware set or a double pitch was what we're getting for the most part. So dice out. And we have a 1, 3, 4 Big Joe from Raps Master Journey. So 4 will be our point. And I'm not as familiar with the all 7 set because I don't use it that often, but let's see what that was. A 1, 3 was a primary on the left die, and we have a 6, 5, so that was an implosion of that left die, or right die. So that means 1 dice off axis, which is normal for my throw. 128 across bet level again. And we'll try to do this one more time and see where we're at. So we got $20 on the 5, 9, and 10. We got $24 on that 6 and 8. Let's go $10 in pass line odds. And we're going to call this all bets set here. We got 19 people watching right now, 11 people playing on Crapsee. And all bets set. It's out. And we got OMC Craps, all the dots and all the spots. Midnight. So Roger is representing on the table. So Fredo had a nice rollout last night. Jeff went live last night. Ryan from Mark the Point put out a video last night, and he was rolling out Waylon's Arnold strategy. Waylon put another strategy out yesterday. It's called the 5100. Guys, check that one out. It's a very unique strategy. I really do like it. I don't know if it's one that I can play here, but you know, it's very, very cool. So check that out. It's called the 5100. And let's go all bets set here. Dice out. I kind of shanked down a little bit. I kind of pulled it into the hook. But we have a 6-5 mid-bow yo. That's Cheeto coming to us from above. So a lot of craps numbers today we're throwing. And that was a 1, 2. So that was a double pitch of that left die and a single pitch of the right die. So it's ultimately a single pitch. So a single pitch will give us that 6-5. Yep. And that did nothing for our bets, so it's no help. And click that I am ready button, please, so we can get some consistency, some rhythm going here. If you're just joining in, guys, go back to when you're done here, go back to the beginning of my video here today, and we kind of did a basics of dice results. What a single pitch, double pitch, implosion, explosion, drifting, all those types of things mean, as well as the 3 different dice set families we went through. We'll go all bets set here. Dice out. We got home see craps again. All the dots and all the spots. Midnight. So that is a repeater win. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, just for shits and giggles here, we're going to throw, since we're throwing so many craps numbers, I'm going to throw a $20, no, we're going to go $10 field bet. See if we pick up a little bit of extra money there. So 1, 2, 6, 5. So we're double pitching a lot. I think we're primarily double pitching today. I bet you 2/3 of the throws were double pitched today. So, and we only got 6 people ready in Crapsee here. So for some reason it's lagging either on my side or on somebody else's side, on your side. I'm not really sure, but press that button as soon as you can, please. And Waylon is like these rolls, maybe not. So let's go all bets set. That's twice now. It just cleared my bets, no payout. So here we go. Dice out. And we got square pair, hard 8, 4, 4. So I lost that field bet that I went out because I'm throwing so darn many craps numbers of horns. But we get paid out at 8. So let's go back up again, $10 on the pass line. Let's bring the 10 down, and we'll put it actually at $10 instead of $20. And we're gonna have to take 2 hits at this level because we are only in the profit on the shooter $7 so far, minus what we have on the table. So again, 1, 2, 6, 5 is a dice set. So Kevin is saying I'm probably gonna lock out. To point, Ryan says press the ready button, gets them every time. So I'm gonna go all back set here. Dice out. Dice kissed at the other side of the table, and with 3, 5, easy 8, the great 8, and that would be Leon from Great Craps. That is 2 consecutive numbers now that were not a horn number. So we're not going to go back up on the field again. We're going to try to hit this again. We only brought $25 back so far. 1, 2, 6, 5 is a dice set. And let's do this one. So let's bring everything to the 96 across bet level. So that way we are bringing a little bit of reduction on the table there, a little bit less liability. So we have $15 on the 5, 9, and 10. We have 18 on that 6 and 8. We're going to leave the pass line with no odds. So we've got $91 on the table currently. Let's go all bets set here. Dice out. 1, 2, 6, 5 is the dice set. The all 7 set. And we have a 2, 6, 8. The Duracell 8. Go and support free live craps. Give those thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so. Only if you enjoy the content. And also remember to hit that reminder button so all the times that we go live or post a video that you guys know about it right away. We're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go 44 inside. And now we are out of the shooter, finally out of the shooter. 9 rolls in, no, 8 rolls in, and we're finally out of the shooter. So not a good thing, but we have $46 brought back. We have got, let's do this one. So let's take the... We're going to take the 5 down. So we only have $12 on the 6 and 8. We have $10 on that 9 plus the pass line. That means we have $44 on the table. We brought back 46. So we're in the profit by only $2 on this shooter. 1, 2, 6, 5 is the dice set. Yeah, Crapsee is a problem for some people. After the shooter, guys, I'm going to log out and then get back in. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to log out. So make sure that you redo your bets here. Maybe it's on my part. I do know the guys, if you are having problems with Crapsee, if you actually clear your browser history, a lot of times that will help with it as well. So I'm going to go back up again with my bets. So we've got $12 on a 6 and 8. We have got $10 on a 9. We have a pass line bet with a point of 4. And all bets set. Dice out. They split apart when they left my fingers, but we have a 4, 6, 10. The wet, that would be Waylon's best friend Winnie and Daddy Joe. So all we need is that 9 for the tall. So if you're playing the ATS, you might get paid out on that. Again, 1, 2, 6, 5 is the dice set. So like I said, I am going to be going to the casino probably tomorrow. And then this coming week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll be down in Iowa. So I'm going to probably hit the casino 1 or 2 times in Dubuque. So if you guys are going to be in Dubuque area on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, let me know, and maybe we can meet up there as well. We have 12 people playing along with Crapsee yet. We have 15 people watching, 10 likes so far. I appreciate all the support. And hey, by the way, guys, I finally broke the 1,900 subscriber mark, and I could not have done that without the help from all of you guys. It's an honor. I know that's not that many subscribers in YouTube world, but for Craps, that's starting to look pretty decent. So that I really, really appreciate it, and I really thank everybody for the support that you guys have given so far. Let's go all bets set here. Still on the 6, 8, 9, and 4. So if we can get one of those numbers. They split apart. Let's regrip them. And dice out. And that left or right die kind of took off on us. 5, 2, 7, ouch. So the length of roll was there. The quality of box numbers was not there on that shooter. Although we did make quite a few roll quality points, RQS on the KPI roll tracker. So we had a 9 roller, a 10 roller. Made $2 off of that one. So we've gone up. We have to make another $103 yet. So we've made $21 profit off of 19 rolls. That's pretty sad. Pretty sad. I'm going to try some. Let's switch over to the 3V dice set, see if we can hit some inside numbers here. If I keep on doing the double pitcher, we're going to have to go back to that all 7 set. Because that double pitch is not friendly for the 3V either. So Jason's going to go to the Gila River, I would guess. Nobody got no time for that, says Slim. So $10 pass line bet. Make sure you press that I am ready button, please, when you have it all set. Waylon took over first place on the Crapsee table. Even though he's probably having some problems, he's still in first place with $955 profit. So I would imagine he's probably using the 5100 strategy that he just came out with. So I will, Jason, I will switch over. You're asking about the chart that I showed. I'm going to switch over really quick. If you want to take a screenshot of that with your phone or your tape or your computer or whatever, take a screenshot of that. This is a chart that was given to me by George from CY. It's called the George from CY Matrix, and it's just a different way of readjusting your dice sets at the craps table to hopefully extend the length of your roll. So Ryan says that he rolls the 7 every time he has a 3V dice set. Now your 7s, Ryan, on the 3V dice set is going to happen anytime you have a single pitch and an implosion or explosion of the opposite dice. So that's just something to kind of remember. So if you have if you single pitch a lot and implode or explode, then that is not a good thing. If you double pitch a lot, then do not use that hard way set. Dice out. And we have a 2, 3, 5. That's a Justice 5. I have not seen Jen in the chat yet, I don't think. So 5 will be our point here. And again, we need to get up to $1,400, so we need $103 brought back here as fast as possible. We're going to go 128 across. So that's going to be $20 on the 4, 9, and 10, 24 on the 6 and 8. We're going to put $10 in pass line odds. So we have $128 on a table currently. And I'm going to rhythm roll this. So we're going to roll this dice back towards us. So we'll go 2 on the inside, 3 on the inside. So that gives us cross 6s on the bottom. 1, 2, 1, 3 dice sets. So hopefully, Ryan, that makes sense about how the 7s show on this 3V dice set family. So the 3V dice set family is a 3V, a 2V, and a cross 6s. And those are, I'll be using one of those 3 for this next couple rolls at the very least here. So we have cross 6s right now, all bet set. And we have a 2, 3, 5. So we buckshotted that point. Again, we are throwing repeat or consistent numbers. Even though I've changed the dice set around a few times, each dice set seems to be being consistent, if you will. So again, we're going to roll this dice back towards us. Go 3 on the inside. We'll go 2 on the inside. Again, cross 6s on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3. And we're going to parlay that pass line bet. So we're going to go up to $20 on that. We're down to 9 people in Crapsee. So Crapsee must be having problems today. Guys, make sure you refresh your browser if you're doing it on the internet. That's where I do the Crapsee, and they say there's less problems on that than what the Crapsee app is. So I'm not really sure about that, how that works exactly, but let's go all bets set here and dice out. Looking for a point. Ooh, dice land and they split right apart. We have the 5, 3, 8, the great 8. So 8 will be our point. So we're going to take that $24 off of the 8. And we're going to make the 5 look like $20. We're going to take the 4 down to 10, and we're going to take the 10 down to 10 as well. Again, we're going to take this dice, roll them back towards us. 3 on the inside. We got 5 on the inside. Now we got cross 6s on the top. We have a 6, 5, 6, 3 dice set. And let's call that all bets set here. Just a few seconds. We need to bring back another $78. Here we go. Dice out. Yeah, we got a 2, 3, 5. Justice 5. We've thrown that number a few times today. So that will be hit number 2. So this is the first shooter that we actually got out of the strategy. So that is perfect. We're going to go to we're going to go to 64 cross bet level. Remember that I have $20 on that pass line. So we're going to go $10 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. $12 on a 6. So we still need to bring back an extra $19 in order to get out of this shooter because of that pass line bet being as high as it is. Roll the dice back towards us. We got 3 on the inside, 2 on the inside, cross 6s on the bottom now. 1, 2, 1, 3 is the dice set. And let's call that all bets set. Dice out. And we got the hard 8 square pair. 4, 4 hard 8. So that is the point. And we were able to bring that $20 off. So now we are back to $1 in profit. So we are finally out of the shooter. We're going to stick with that $20 pass line bet. And again, when I have a hard way set on top, we always start back over to 3, 2, 3, 6 dice set. And I also use the 3, 2, 3, 6 all the time when I'm at the casino. And a lot of times the casinos will actually roll the dice or flip the dice around before they push them back out to you. And that's a security measure that they do. A lot of the casinos require their stick people to do that. So then if that's the case, I also go with 3, 2, 3, 6 all the time also. So let's go all bets set here. Dice out. And we have a 617 on the come out, so that is a pass line winner, a natural. So that pass line pays out there. And that's going to allow us to parlay that. So we're going to parlay it to $40. Again, $93 brought back direct. We have 92 on the table. 3236. And we have got that's interesting. Okay, let's go all bets set here. They thought. Dice split apart when they left my fingers, guys. That left eye took off on us, so we got the 549 Big Mac hard 9. So that was a poor mechanics. Like I said, the dice split apart when it left my fingers. And I think that's partially why that left dice took off on me. Good morning, John. So again, we're going to roll those dice back towards us. We got a 5 on the inside. We got a 4 on the inside. Cross 6s on the bottom. We have a 1, 5, 1, 4 dice set. We're going to take that $10 out the 9. We're going to make the 8 look like $12. So we're at that 64 cross bet level with a $40 pass line bet. I'm using John's pass line parlay system. I started that off at $10 and we're working our way up. So hopefully John can make some money today. I have had some length to my rolls today, but the quality of the rolls is not quite there yet. So 8 people in Crapsee. Let's press that I am ready button, please. And we're going to call that all bets set. Nice. And we have a 235 Justice 5. And we've thrown quite a few of those today. And that's going to be a press. We're going to press that to $15. So I'm really hoping to hit that 9. So if we can hit the 9, that would be a nice little profit brought back to the rack here. So we got cross 6s on the bottom now. We have 1, 2, 1, 3 dice set. So Jen finally showed up. Let's go all bets set here. Dice crossed on me. We have a 628 Duracell 8. Again, go support free live craps. We've thrown quite a few 8s today. 6 out of our 28 throws have been an 8. 4 5s have been thrown. So that's the 2 strong numbers. We have 6s not too far behind though. We're going to go to $18 on that 6 and 8. So we're pressing up each one of those 1 unit each. We're at $13.18 for our bankroll, so we have still got $82 to get back to the rack here. It seems like it's taken too long today to get anywhere. So we're going to go 3V on the bottom now. 4, 6, 4, 2 for our dice set. Wayland's still in first place. He's up over $1,000 in profit finally. We have quite a few people. We have 4 people that are at the 500 plus mark and a few of them that are at the 200 plus mark. Demon Dog Chris is coming in with $167 profit. That is awesome. And all bets set here. Say something. Right dice stuck. 257. Ouch. I was hoping to hit that 9 so we could have brought that pass line back. That would have been nice. Oh my God. So somehow we slid back. I don't know how that's working. We still made $10 profit off of that shooter. So we've had some lengthy rolls. Just my profit brought back's not that big. I think it might be because of the way that I'm running that pass line. So we're not going to do the pass line parlay anymore. Again, we're going to stick with the 3-2-3-6. This will probably be our last shooter here. If you guys do need to run over to John, make sure that you go run over to John's channel for his daily paycheck. John, please do not start late because of me. And yes, I did watch your show yesterday, and he was blaming his shows being late on me, but then he had a backup. He said he had to feed the dogs. So let's go help that set here. Days out. Dice crossed on me. We have 112 magic aces again. So perhaps numbers that was get off that number. It was a 112, not a 5-1, not a 6-1. It was a 1-1. So magic aces. Still a pass line loser though. I wouldn't have minded that 6-1 on the pass on the come out. So Fredo's asking me Christmas special, extra time today. Remember tonight, Alfredo's going to be doing a bonus show as well as a rollout, a Crapsee rollout. So make sure you check out his channel tonight as well. 3-2-3-6 is the dice set. Again, we're going to go $10 on the pass line. All bets set. Dice out. And we have a 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. I don't like the way that left die popped up. What happened here? Okay. So we have 1-5. Let's see if I can bring a little bit of recovery into this. So I'm going to do the 128 wedge times 2. So that's going to be 256 across. So that's going to be $40 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. We're going to go 48 on that 8. Let's go with $35 in pass line odds. And hopefully that will not sting us. Roll the dice back towards us. We have a 1 on the inside. We have a 5 on the inside. And this is a recovery method that I learned from Alfredo quite a while ago. Sort of like your ladder strategy, if you will, that Wayland does in that. So Biff goes, okay, Joe, you've been busted. Don't know what that means. So let's go all bet set. Days out. That left die stuck. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. 167. Ouch. So I tried to recover and I did it at the wrong time. So guys, we're gonna call it quits on that one. We had some length to our rolls today. The quality was not there unless you're betting the fields or the horns. But let's do our statistics for today. So we had 4 shooters, and we had an 8.0 SOR. We had a 4.6 SRR, 3 come out 7s. The 2 and the 12 were strong numbers. The 8 and slightly the 5 was strong. Well, our box numbers were extremely low today. Inside numbers were what were expected. 4s and 10s were low. Come out 7s are off the charts. Horns were high. Fields are low. Hardwoods are low, and it shows a slightly dark side day today. Our brown belt statistics, and this is through the end of yesterday. We have got 3,393 throws in. We have an SOR of 9.58, and I dipped the SRR into the 6s now for the first time since we started the brown belt. So that's kind of discerning for me. I want to try to get that back up again. Remember, our goal is to get to the 8 for an SRR and a 10 or better for the SOR. Check the chats really quick here. So Alfredo, I don't know if it's a Christmas special, but he's doing his bonus show tonight. I know that. Ryan says, what a day. I agree. The betting just was not there. The probability of the rolls today was not there, but Waylon hit with the Arnold again, so that's good. He made to the top. But, guys, thanks for joining in today. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I will be back on Monday, Christmas morning. I'm going to do a show, and then as soon as I get done with that, I'll have to make Christmas dinner for everybody. Hopefully, if you want to come over for Christmas, you can eat here as well. But anyhow, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Have a great weekend, everybody. Be safe and be